Okay, so I've dry fitted everything together. Did all that leveling on the earlier video. Now I'm gonna have to mount my gaskets, new gaskets on there. So this chamber is, like I was saying earlier, this chamber here just sits flat against here, and that just heats up and then heats the air in here, where the actual heat from the plate, which is this plate down in here that I just pulled out, that thing gets really hot. That heats this one, transfers the heat to that one, which transfers the heat to the upper oven, which is here, and then the burner part is up here. And that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my rock wool in around the bottom where I couldn't get, the vermiculite wouldn't get to. I'm going to put the gaskets on here. I've got the new gaskets are like this for here, where the old ones were rope. So they came with these numbers, and so that goes on here. And then for the where's the other one here? This gasket here is for the chamber, or the exhaust chamber, that'll eventually sit here. That one I can put on later. I've got all these rope kits and gasket kits. Each one of them comes with a number, and they're all available as replacement stuff. You can see all those numbers. I haven't figured out what the black is for yet, but I found that thing online I can look at. So these are some of the pieces and parts and the numbers. I'll just hold that there for a second so you might be able to read it. I believe this is all the old stuff that came off, and you can tell by the rust on the lines here. That black one, I have no idea where that one came from. And then I figured out this little thing Madooey. There's one little thin pipe. My guess is it sits here, because this is the bottom, and then that just drops right in to the upper oven. It just sits right over top, and all it does is transfer heat out of the bottom one up into the top one. And it must be a little bit of an air regulator, so it keeps the air moving through the unit. That's my guess, but I'm only guessing. So, but pretty ingenious for the most part. So now rock wool in the spots I can't. I'll mount the back onto here. Put in all the screws that are applied to it, which are not very many, and carry on from there. And I'll show you once I have the gaskets all mounted on, and then start reassembling with the rock wool in.